Vincent Kompany is set to be appointed and announced as the new Bayern Munich manager. Yes, you heard me right. That is what reports are suggesting across a lot of serious media outlets across the country right now. And how I know this has actually got some legs. The Athletic have reported on it, and that is an article and a company that I really do trust, and I mean it. This is absolutely crazy. If you'd have asked me this and said to me, by the way, Vincent Kompany is going to be linked with the Bayern Munich job 4 weeks ago, I probably laughed at you. This is a really bizarre and weird turn of events. Bayern Munich as a whole have been a bit of a laughing stock recently, and no disrespect to the club, but with the way they've kind of been going about their manager kind of sackings and appointings recently, it's been really bizarre. So they announced that Tommy Tuchel is leaving at the end of the season. Then they say, oh, actually, we might want to keep Tommy Tuchel. Then they want to get Nagelsmann. Nagelsmann turns them down. Then they're linked with Glasner. Glasner turns them down. And there's been so many managers. Xabi Alonso. We could go through. There's about 5 managers now across this entire summer, including even Ralf Rangnick, Erik ten Hag. There's been a lot of managers being discussed in the last couple of months and weeks. It's just been a bit bizarre, but now the one who looks like he's actually going to be getting the job is Vincent Kompany. Now, this is a really interesting one. Now, I'm intrigued to see what they've seen. Is it the Burnley that got 101 points in the Championship, the free-flowing, attacking football that they were playing in that season? I've got kind of the stats up here. In that season, they played 46, winning 29, only losing 3 games, scoring 87 goals and conceding 35 with a goal difference of 52 and 101 points. Now, that Burnley team was absolutely relentless. They were unstoppable. They were an absolute joke, and that's what I think they may have seen, and they may have looked at the philosophy and the style of play, because that's the only thing I can think of, because we'll get onto the Burnley this season in a second, but that Burnley side, it was free-flowing, it was attacking, it was exciting to watch, and the thing is, you kind of looked at it as a whole and you saw the way they were dominating teams, especially with possession, and completely just suffocating teams by pushing them so far back into their own half, by moving the ball around. They'd then find those little pockets of space. And I looked at it as a whole, and I was one of the people that said this season they were going to come up and do really well, like along with a lot of other people. So a lot of people got high hopes for Vincent Kompany. You saw he had something. He was a good manager. And then this season, it's been a bit of an interesting one. They finished 19th spot, only winning. Now, this is what blew my mind. So they finished with 24 points. 24 points. Winning 5, losing 9. Winning 5, drawing 9, and losing 24 games. Yeah, it's mental. 24 points in the Premier League season is some of the worst we've ever seen. Now, this Burnley side has really struggled. And I think the one thing that I struggle with. He spent 111 million euros over in the summer. Now, I know the average age of those players was 23 years old, and I think you've got to take that into consideration. Now, depending on how you look at it, and this season as a whole, now I can try and get into Bayern Munich's kind of thought process here. Do they look at the fact that he refused to change his style is quite brave? Do they think it's quite exciting? And have they seen at moments and at times this Burnley side has looked like they could do something? Towards the end of the season when Muric came in goal, they got a bit of momentum. They won unbeaten in 6 games and kind of things look to be a little bit better. Maybe they've seen that and seen a little bit of a flicker of something here and gone, do you know what? If he applied that to a better group of players, maybe this could work. That is what I'm trying to understand, because surely they haven't looked at it as like a lot of fans, including myself at times, where I thought Kompany was naive, maybe even arrogant. It was an arrogance where he was refusing to change his style of play. But then a lot of people, again, and this is where I know a lot of people get onto me, that to a lot of people is considered to be a really good thing. Like, I know I've got a lot of stick online for my Postecoglou thoughts occasionally, like with the fact that I think he should change his style. But Kompany had no plan B, and a lot of people really like that. He's an up-and-coming manager. He's still young in the game. He's still finding his feet. Didn't really work out at Anderlecht. Did really well last season. But I think the big thing is, and what Burnley always talk about, is the fact that he did it a year early. The plan wasn't to come up first season. So I'm trying to get it and sit back and kind of reflect, but I'm still just baffled by this, if I'm honest. It does seem a little bit like Bayern Munich have lost the plot, if I'm honest, because quite clearly it wasn't their first choice. This is about their 6th choice. I know media outlets and Bayern Munich, and it looks like stories are coming out saying this was their first choice. It quite clearly wasn't their first choice. Let's be honest, we know that. It's been reports. Glasner, as I said, Ten Hag, Nagelsmann, Tuchel again. Like, there's been managers that have been mentioned, other managers, Xabi Alonso. There's been a lot of names being thrown in over the last months. However, you don't know whether a lot of these are true. But I'm excited to see it. I'm intrigued, and I'm trying to look at it as a positive and think, do you know what, actually? It's good to see young managers getting the chances. Whether it's warranted, who knows? And there's a lot of debates for that, where a lot of people will say, what has he done really in the game? What has he actually achieved to deserve this? Well, it's one of the record points. It's one of the highest points. He broke the 100-point barrier in the Championship, which is already amazing, which is better than Gerrard did in the English game. It's better than Lampard's done in the English game. It's better than Rooney's done in the English game. It's just comparisons when we look at ex-pros. Those are the kind of names that get mentioned. So I'm excited to see. I'm intrigued more than anything because I'd like to see what he could do with a better bunch of players. But still, I still can't get my head around it. It does seem like a bit of a bizarre one, let's be honest. He has just got Burnley relegated in 19th place. Bearing in mind, everyone thought they were going to get like mid-table. It's been a really poor season for the side. I just can't get it. I just can't get my head around it. Please let me know if I'm wrong in the comment section below. I can't see how it's going to work, but maybe, as I said, maybe they've seen the blueprint, they've seen the ideas, they've seen the ideology, they've seen the philosophy that Kompany has, and they think, do you know what? If he just copy and pasted that with a better squad, with better players, he could be that leader because he's instantly going to go in there with a lot of respect because Kompany's name itself carries weight. So maybe that's what Bayern Munich are looking at and thinking he could come in here, copy and paste his philosophies, apply it to this team with a better bunch of players, with a bit more money and experienced players, and this could really work. Now I'm excited, and I would like that because I do like Kompany. I think, like, as a player who's got a lot of credit in the bank, but I just don't get it. I can't see it at the moment, but I will happily be proven wrong. I can't see it working out. It's just a weird one. But yeah, as I said, let me know in the comment section below. I personally think Bayern have lost the plot. Gonna be honest, because there's a lot of good managers out there. Like, we've seen a lot of seriously good managers and that have done really good things. And Bayern have got enough power that they realistically could easily go and grab those managers. They know they can. They've done it in previous years. Yes, I know they've kind of been pushed back by a lot of managers. They've been pushed back by those names mentioned. But why not go in for a manager who may be like an Allegri, who currently doesn't have a job, or Pochettino, managers like that? There are good managers out there that haven't got a job. That's why it's a little bit confusing. I'm trying to join up the dots, and at the moment it's not making a picture. That's the way I look at it. But as I said, let me know in the comment section below. Have Bayern Munich lost the plot, and can Kompany do a serious job there? Let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Please do like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts. And guess what? There's more daily football content coming your way. Thank you for watching. We're trying to get up to 6,000 subscribers. Subscribers are growing massively at the moment, so I really do appreciate it. Thank you. And if you click the link down below, there's all my other socials where I'm uploading lots of content. But thank you for watching. BucketHatSam over and out. Goodbye.